During a training run in a remote Utah canyon, world champion adventure racer Danelle Balenji slips and plummets 60 feet onto solid rock, smashing her pelvis into pieces. Her legs useless, she's stranded on a ledge. Separated from her dog Taz, Danelle is alone in 1,000 square miles of barren, uninhabited wilderness.
I knew that I needed to get out of that canyon. The temperatures were cold, and it was the middle of winter. But I couldn't stand up, I couldn't walk. So I just started dragging myself. It would take all my energy to sort of drag myself an inch. And then the pain would be so bad, I would have to regroup and try it again. At one point, I looked back at my tracks, and I could just see where I dragged myself through this canyon. It took me probably 2.5 hours just to get to the bottom, dragging myself inch by inch. Canyon that took me maybe 2 or 3 minutes to walk up.
The only comfort Danelle has is her dog's constant companionship.
Taz was there with me, and he was all I had at that point. And I said to him, I said, Taz, I'm hurt, I need help. Can you go get help?
There's a dog down there. You see him?
Yeah, I got him.
I know to pay attention to dogs because they know stuff. So when he ran up over the hillside, I had a very strong feeling of I better follow him for a few minutes.
It was the best moment of my life, because I knew right then that I was going to get a second chance. I knew I was going to make it.
It was quite emotional, because not very often do you go on a rescue where somebody's life is really quite on the edge. The look on her face was one of relief. And then the tears came.
The next thing he said to me was, you got one good dog. And I just started crying. I just laid there and started crying. I knew Taz was a smart dog, but to be able to do what he did, this was a whole nother level of communication. Suddenly, you know, my dog was taking care of me instead of me taking care of him. You know, I look back on it now, and I'm so grateful. He's truly a best friend.